right, begin.
Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys woke up happy and healthy this morning. That's the most important thing. Now, before we go any further, I want to ask you guys a favor. Go ahead and hit that like button and also smash that share button so we can push this video through the algorithm and hopefully get this channel to where it needs to be. Now, with that said, let's go ahead and get into the drama. So yesterday it was reported that Alpo, who goes by the name Alberto Martinez, was picked off sitting inside of his truck early Halloween morning around 3:30 a.m. Now, if I'm being 100% honest, I have to say I'm surprised that he made it this long, because he was living reckless, and all the things that he's done to people, all the pain that he has caused families because he was so trigger happy. And one person that comes to mind is Rich Porter, how he took out his friend in that fashion. This dude was just grimy and cold-hearted. Now, for those of you who don't know who Alpo is, and if I had to sum it up in 3 categories, I would say the brother was a drug kingpin. He made a lot of money. Number 2, he was a murderer. All right. Number 3, he was a snitch. That pretty much sums up Alpo's life. All right. So family, what I want to do here is play you guys a clip. Sit tight and I'll be back.
Police are saying a 55-year-old man, who many people on the streets are saying was Alpo Martinez, a notorious former drug dealer, but has still not been officially confirmed that it was him. Police say that he was shot multiple times. He was taken to Harlem Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. So the police are in the process of doing an official notification. That means notifying family members. And also, I have learned from police sources that the man who was shot did not have Alpo's name on his ID that he had on him, which isn't surprising because he was in the witness protection program. So we're still waiting official confirmation, but there's plenty of unofficial confirmation and word on the street that it was him. There's also a lot of questions about an additional crime scene that happened going all the way up Frederick Douglass Boulevard there for several blocks. So we'll have a lot more on this for you as it develops, and once I get the official confirmation, we'll be talking with you more about this. But we're here in Harlem, West 147th Street, Frederick Douglass Boulevard, and the streets are closed off here as this investigation goes on.
Alright, so family, y'all heard that, right? And so basically he got caught slipping. So I don't understand, why would he feel the need to come back to Harlem, where he's committed so many crimes, where he's done so many people wrong, and he thought he was untouchable, right? Man, look at here. The streets are undefeated. If you live by the streets, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get taken out by those same streets if you don't change your life. And so Alpo, again, like I said previously, I'm surprised that he lasted to live to see 55. I really am. Because once he got out, he went to New York, he was showing his face like he had no remorse and he had no fear. Now, make no mistake about it, I'm pretty sure Alpo's bravery and courage to show his face after all these years in Harlem really rubbed some people the wrong way. They're like, yo, how do you have the audacity to come back here as if you can't get hit, as if you can't get plucked off, right? And so yesterday, it came to an end. Fun fact, it happened on Halloween. Now listen, I'm not rejoicing or celebrating in regards to someone else's demise. You know, I'm not built that way. I still feel that it's a sad thing that brother got taken out. But look, you can't tell the families that he inflicted so much pain upon how to feel. I'm pretty sure that they're looking at this as well-deserved karma. And also, you know, the streets that he terrorized from New York to DC for those decades, I'm pretty sure that they're rejoicing, right? And as a matter of fact, I am hearing that it's a whole party in DC. Once they heard the news about Alpo, them brothers out there were popping bottles. You know what I'm saying? Just rejoicing, you know, the news in regards to Alpo. Now, I do want to point out something, right? Now, they were having a hard time identifying who Alpo was in the beginning. When this tragic situation took place yesterday morning, they were having a hard time due to the fact that on his identification card, he was going by the name Abraham Rodriguez. So that is why they were having a hard time in the beginning trying to figure out who this was. So again, that solidifies and proves that he was in the witness protection program. And also the Dodge Ram that he was driving, the same truck that he got picked off in, it had Texas plates. Now, another interesting thing about this situation is the fact that they said that Alpo had just left the club. So he had been out turning up, right? Supposedly right before the situation transpired where he got picked off. And so basically it's not above the realm of possibility that somebody at that particular nightclub was watching his every move. And then once he left, they crept up on him and caught him slipping. So yo, what I find funny is the fact that there's some people out there that are so surprised that this took place. I'm not surprised. He went back to Harlem. Why would you go back there? Huh? Why not go to Montana somewhere and live the rest of your life out, right? So it just lets me know that this brother, he just had a death wish, in my opinion. He felt that if something was going to happen, it was going to happen. It is what it is. And it's not above the realm of possibility that he was just sick of living with himself and the things that he's done to people, right? You know, maybe Alpo felt that if he was going to go, he wanted to go in the very same streets that he ran and built the empire off of. Now, I want to say this, and if I'm wrong about what I'm about to say, you guys drop down in the comments and let me know, what was Alpo doing on a positive note to help the kids within the community, right? Or was he still just, you know, hell-bent on living that tough guy life and having people fear him? Because I haven't seen him do anything positive. The only thing that I seen is him revisiting the spot where he took his best friend out in Rich Porter. You have to be a disgusting human being to actually do that, to relive that situation. And then on top of that, to discuss in great detail on how you took your best friend out and to make the noises and the moans that Rich Porter was making as that brother was slipping out of consciousness. You know, Alpo was a straight up fool for that, man. I have no respect for him in that regard at all. Now, before I go, I want to say this to all the kids within our community. It's nothing wrong or corny with going to school and getting an education. It's nothing wrong with that. Don't drink, don't smoke, don't do drugs, right? Keep your head on tight, keep it on straight. And also make it a habit to eat clean. Put the right foods in your body. You know, put those video games down and pick up a book. And last but not least, stop listening to gangster music. Stop listening to it. It's trash. Think of it this way. You have people within our own community that create music that actually holds our people back. It does our people a disservice, right? And so while these rappers are making a profit off of the negativity that they're promoting in their music, they're running to the bank, cashing a check. And what you're doing, if you commit a crime that they're promoting in their music, you're running to jail, because that's where you're going to end up at. And so they're running to the bank, you're running to jail. So you decide which one is more beneficial to you, jail or the bank, right? And so read your books, keep your head in school, you'll be going to the bank cashing the check, right? Surround yourself in negativity, listening to gangster rap, committing those crimes that these rappers are promoting in their music, you'll end up in jail. It's not that hard. Make your decision. But anyway, I'm gonna let this go right here and let y'all have it in the comments. Drop down and let me know what you think about this whole entire thing. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll get with you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.